Cole, you open up the road trip with a 2-1 overtime loss against the Milwaukee Admirals. Seems like you pretty much threw everything at the net yesterday, just couldn't get one to go. What was your read on how that game played out?
Yeah, I think you said it, mentioned it, touched on it a little bit right there. Just we tried to get as much to the net as we could. I think when it comes down to it, we're going to need to get bodies to the net as well. Things that goalies have been able to see, they've been able to stop. So I think even on our goal last night, it had to do with guys at the net. So I think we're going to need to keep that theme with us if we want to keep on scoring goals.
Does that kind of provide the framework? I mean, you look at some of the games against Grand Rapids as well, where we were able to pick up a couple of goals, and again, traffic. Is that pretty much a requisite unless you've got an open net to tap it into?
Yeah, I think so, especially in this close games like that, right, where it's 1-1, 2-1, 3-2, those tight games. Goals haven't been easy to come by, so we're going to need to continue with getting those guys to the net.
Seems like you've been able to put on, especially the last couple of games, put on a lot of pressure in the offensive zone, but then all of a sudden there's a chance coming back the other way. So how do you almost have to keep your head on a swivel when you're pushing in the offensive end?
Yeah, we've been happy with the play in the offensive zone. Like you said, there a lot of movement, a lot of people covering for other people, and then it's just a matter of staying on top of that and making sure that if somebody dives down, somebody's filling for them so that we're not giving anything up the other way.
And speaking of giving stuff up the other way, you've got a team here in Chicago that's put up a ton of goals early on in the season. Andrew Podorowski's got like 14 points in 6 games. So what do you have to do to keep a team that's been so offensively gifted early on down to limited chances?
Yeah, similar to what we said before, I think communication comes down to a lot of it, and then when we take our chances offensively, obviously being smart as well. Like you said, they've scored quite a bit, so it should be a really good test for us tonight.
As you look at a 3-3, you're in game number 2. How do you keep the body fresh? I mean, it's tough enough in a back-to-back, but you've got another one on the other side of this as well.
Yeah, I think right now we're obviously thinking about tonight. We didn't end up with the result we wanted last night, but guys felt good about the effort, so we're hoping that we bring that effort again tonight. We'll get a better result and then talk about Rockford when we get there.
Is it kind of nice to be playing 3 teams in 3 different games after last season when you were spending maybe 4 or 5 games playing the same team?
Yeah, I think guys do enjoy sort of not that. Yeah, I think definitely it's nice to not play the same team 5 straight times in a row. I know there are some teams, I think we see Milwaukee quite a bit this month, but different teams on different nights certainly mixes it up a bit.